All right, guys, welcome to this episode on Solana and what it is as a platform. Solana was created by Anatoly Yakovenko. He was a former engineer with chipmaker Qualcomm Inc. And he co-founded Solana along with two other ex-Qualcomm engineers and also an entrepreneur who previously worked in digital health sector. They founded the company back in 2017, and then it finally launched in 2019, and since then it's been doing pretty well. The way it's designed, Solana is a scalable smart contract platform, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, that provides fast, secure, scalable, and is decentralized. So it's using the same things as would Bitcoin or Ethereum is doing, but it does do things a little bit differently. With its native scalability, the Solana blockchain is inherently faster and cheaper to run on than the other platforms. And for example, what it does is it is ready for smart contracts, and the reason why it's faster and cheaper, it uses a proof of history of the blockchain, which is different from any other one, which he did with a technique called cryptographic clock. It records all transactions in real time, making sure they are processed in order while speeding up the entire network. That allows nodes to agree on time and order of events, which validates much quicker. So practically, it takes pictures. That's how it does it. Here, I'll show you a little video of explaining how this works. Everything I just said practically is right over here. You guys can read through all this. I saved you guys a bunch of time of reading. So this will show you the little video.
Proof of history enables the blockchain to work fast while maintaining security and decentralization. Here's an analogy. If snapshots of dye diffusion were scrambled, you would know how to place the resulting images in order again because of the laws of entropy as a function of time. Proof of history uses a recursive verifiable delay function to hash incoming events and transactions. Every event has a unique hash and count along this data structure as a function of real time. This information tells us what event had to come before another, almost like a cryptographic timestamp, giving us a verifiable ordering of events as a function of time. Each node gets a cryptographic clock that helps the network agree on time and ordering of events without having to wait to hear from other nodes. Unlike slower, traditional blockchains, oftentimes throttled by various consensus mechanisms, Solana achieves high throughput without sacrificing network security. Visit solana.com to learn more.
So by using this cryptographic clock, which kind of takes pictures and snapshots of the events second by second, makes everything faster, and in combination with proof of staking, it keeps everything low value. It's faster, scalable. It's super cheap to run on. The transaction fees are so low that you're practically spending less than a penny. Like I would say, like a fourth of a penny. Like so, it's such a small amount. 0.00025 of a penny. And that's how cheap it is to do these transactions. It is designed to be compatible between projects, never needing to be layer 2 solutions like Ethereum does. And it is also designed to double in speed every couple of years. So it's only limited in hardware and internet speed. So that as technology gets better with better computers and better way of internet connection, this will get faster as well. So it's pretty cool that they designed it to keep expanding and growing. They actually have a thing here that says try breaking Solana, where you can actually build a couple wallets and you put Solana in there, and then you hit your keyboard as fast as you can, and every one of these blockchains will be considered a transaction, and you can rapidly do as fast as you can, and the thing instantly transfers the money from one to the next, because it's 50,000 transactions per second compared to the other platforms. So the system currently supports 50,000 transactions, and which practically makes it almost near instantly. It gets it on the other side. To help you compare that, what that means between platforms, Bitcoin does about 7 transactions per second. Okay, and an average confirmation time, if you send money from Bitcoin to one to another, it takes about 10 minutes for it to to process, and it can take almost up to all day to get it. Ethereum, it does 30 transactions per second. That's an average confirmation of 5 minutes, and it will take some time. But where it gets you is where the gas fees are very expensive. So to send you $5, it might cost me up to $70 in fees just to send $5 to you. Solana does 50,000 transactions per second, and the average confirmation near instant. So that they definitely have a different way of approach, and they're very new. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with this. They have 810 validators, and there is no minimum staking requirements if you ever wanted to become a validator. Validators are able to validate transactions without having to wait for other validators' nodes to verify. So that's why they're able to move quickly the way they did their ecosystem. Oh, all right. So now, what's cool about their ecosystem is they practically pride themselves in three factors. Having propelled Solana to where it is today, they practically focus on technology, products, and partnerships. And more companies are getting on board Solana. They are just because they're faster, they're cheaper to run on, and they're becoming bigger and bigger. If you guys remember my other video on the wallet Exodus, Exodus is actually on Solana platform. So it's pretty cool to see because it is pretty fast the way they transfer things, and doesn't take that long. All right. So what's going on with the news? Neon Labs deploys cross-chain Ethereum virtual machines on Solana. So the blockchain developer Neon Labs has created a compatibility bridge between Ethereum and Solana, opening the door to more cross-chain development opportunities for Ethereum and programmers. And you probably heard the story where they say like, oh, Solana is it going to be the Ethereum killer? That's not really what Solana is really about. They're trying to actually partner up so that way they can work together. There's plenty of room. No one's trying to kill each other. They're trying to grow and expand and work together as a team. More things in the news. Power Ledger to move to Solana from Ethereum. So businesses, are going to be able to switch over. Australia-based blockchain company, Power Ledger, is to migrate to Solana from Ethereum in search of higher speeds and scalability. The Power Ledger Energy blockchain is built to audit and streamline the buyer and selling of renewable energy. So they're just moving over because it's going to be faster and cheaper to run on than being currently on the Ethereum platform. Grayscale is exploring 13 more investment products. And if you know what Grayscale is, they're an investing company, and they're including one for Solana and Polygon out of 13 people. So there's Solana right there that they're also looking into adding to their portfolio for their customers. How are they sitting? They are number 14 right now. So they're ranked number 14 on scalability and how they're doing as a company. Their price is $27.54. It has gone all the way up to 50. Let's see where it is. Yeah, $55.91. And when they started out, they were sitting at 50 cents, and they sat for most of the time around a couple dollars, $2-3 for almost a year. And then January 2021 came, and guess what happened after $2? It shot up all the way up to $50. And now because of the the crypto crash, it came down halfway, which all the coins are doing the same thing. So now it's sitting around $27. So it's got plenty of room when it's ready to go back up to get past $50. So it's got a good leg to stand on. It's a good platform. It's still growing, and it's got a lot going on. The only thing is, it does not have a maximum supply, so they have not committed to a cap on that yet. But they do have a circulating amount. They show right here 272 billion, and so we'll see if they ever are going to cap that, or if there's something just going to leave it open. But either way, they're definitely keeping an eye on that, so that way the price doesn't tank. So they're doing, as a company, they're doing pretty well. All right, what else you got? And looks like that's all I got for you guys on Solana. If you have any questions, just leave a comment at the bottom. I will link the articles at the bottom so you can read them. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. If you would like for me to cover any other currencies, just drop me a note down there. And your comments always helps me grow and do better for you guys. So other than that, I'll see you guys in the trading room.